so the questions facing us as scientists is, what brains construct that kind of self-model, and why? What good is it? It turns out it's actually really useful to have self-models, because it's really useful to be able to predict your own behavior and to think of yourself as an entity in amongst other entities. It's very useful for survival, right? So what creatures have that kind of self-model and what creatures don't? We're not 100% sure of the answer to that, right? But at least it's an approachable answer. It's no longer that you need some kind of magic meter that can measure the consciousness waves coming out of something. It's not a magic essence. Instead, it's, can we understand the computations going on inside the neural machinery and figure out what it's computing about itself, right? It becomes something that's at least in principle testable. And probably, given the kind of research I'm doing in my lab, the view or theoretical structure that we're building up, we suspect probably the thing we refer to as consciousness, the kind of self-model we have, emerges quite a long time ago in evolution, but is probably present, first of all, in mostly vertebrates. It's probably present in some reptiles and in birds and mammals. It's probably that main group of animals. There's nothing that exists without a brain. Plants don't have it. Bacteria don't have it. It's possible that other evolutionary branches independently evolve it, because a lot of the same algorithms and computational needs crop up in different kinds of circumstances. And so people have argued that octopuses are conscious, and that may be. They have a need for a lot of the same skill set. Octopuses are these intensely visual predatory animals, and so they need a lot of the same visual attention and, visual control of movement and so on. And they may well have evolved similar mechanisms, so it's possible. But I would say our version of it, at least, probably evolved before the split, right before the split between the lineage that eventually led to birds and the lineage that eventually led to humans. And so we're talking maybe, 300 million years ago, somewhere in that time frame, with essentially reptiles or some subpart of reptilia. And then it branches out, and it's something like is probably present in essentially all mammals and essentially all birds. That would be my guess, given our theoretical structures that we're building.